Centralia, Pennsylvania, was once a thriving mining town, home to over 1,000 residents. But in 1962, everything changed when a coal seam fire ignited beneath the town. Imagine waking up to streets cracking open, deadly gases seeping into your home, and the ground collapsing without warning. Families fled, leaving behind their lives, their memories, as Centralia was consumed by flames. Today, only a few structures stand, eerie remnants of a once vibrant community. For those who lived through it, Centralia is more than just a ghost town, it's a haunting reminder of nature's fury and the fragility of life. The silence here is deafening, filled with the echoes of a tragedy that will never be forgotten. This is the narrative of the woman who refused to leave Centralia as others. I was born in Centralia, raised among its streets, and I'll die here. This town isn't dead to me. While most of my neighbors fled, I stayed, feeling the pulse of a place that's still alive in my heart. Strange things began to happen after they left. At night, I'd hear footsteps outside, but when I looked, no one was there. One evening, I saw a shadowy figure in the fog, watching me. I thought it was a neighbor, but it vanished like a whisper in the wind. I often hear distant voices, as if the town itself is trying to speak to me. I never figured out if it was just the wind or something more. Even now, I feel a connection to this place, and I wonder if my spirit will linger here, watching over what remains of Centralia. One of Centralia's most infamous incidents happened on Valentine's Day, 1981. Todd Domboski, a 12-year-old boy, was walking in his grandmother's backyard when the ground suddenly gave way beneath him. A 4-foot-wide sinkhole opened up, and Todd plunged into a pit over 100 feet deep. He could feel the scorching heat from the underground fire burning below, and the air was thick with deadly carbon monoxide fumes. Todd screamed, but his voice barely carried through the smoke. The earth was trying to swallow him alive. Just as he was about to slip deeper, his cousin, Eric Wolfgang, grabbed his hand and pulled him to safety. Had Eric not been there, Todd would have vanished forever into the burning underground. This terrifying event confirmed everyone's worst fear: Centralia was no longer safe. The town was dying, and it was taking its people with it. The chaos of those early days, the flames raging beneath the feet, was relentless and consuming. As the crew trying to tame a fire that felt like it had no end. Roads buckled, houses vanished, one moment they stood proud, the next, they were swallowed by the earth. It was surreal, like a nightmare unfolding in real time. Then came that night. As the firefighters ventured very close to a deep fissure, the smoke thick and disorienting. One of the crew lost his bearings. When they found him, he was sitting in the middle of the road, blankly staring into nothingness. He couldn't recall how he got there, but he felt an unsettling presence, as if he wasn't alone in that darkness. To this day, he can't shake off that feeling, and he refuses to return to Centralia. Some things are better left in the shadows. As they parked their car near an old road in Centralia, excited to explore the infamous graffiti highway. After an hour of wandering, we returned, only to find their car was missing. Panic set in. Had it been stolen? But then they spotted it, 20 feet away, right in the middle of the road. The doors were locked, the engine wouldn't start, and the strangest part? The exterior was warm, like it had been baking in the sun, even though it was freezing outside. They exchanged bewildered glances, a chill creeping down their spines. They didn't stick around to investigate further. They left immediately, never looking back. Some mysteries are better left unsolved. In Centralia, the cemeteries whisper secrets from the past. As some visitors wandered through the aged tombstones, they felt an unsettling chill. The place suddenly turned dark and fearful. The crunch of leaves beneath their feet was accompanied by phantom footsteps, echoing in the stillness. Suddenly, the air thickened, and shadows danced around them, turning the serene landscape into something dark and foreboding. They raised their camera, hoping to capture the eerie atmosphere, and to their astonishment, misty apparitions floated just beyond their reach. Then, a distant sound pierced the silence, church bells ringing, though the church had been gone for decades. They turned in fear panic, and there it was, a figure among the graves, watching. As they approached, it faded into the smoke, leaving them breathless and questioning what truly lingers in this restless place. Centralia, a ghost town frozen in time, is a haunting reminder of nature's power. Beneath the surface, a relentless fire rages on, consuming everything in its path. Scientists predict it could burn for another 250 years. Imagine that, an inferno lurking beneath our feet, threatening to swallow nearby towns whole. What was once a vibrant community is now a desolate landscape, where nature reclaims its territory, and the echoes of the past linger in the air. Some say Centralia isn't just abandoned, it's waiting, a living nightmare where history refuses to fade. Each step here feels like a brush with the unknown, a reminder that some fires never truly die. Centralia, Pennsylvania, is a ghost town consumed by fire and mystery. For over 60 years, underground coal fires have raged beneath its streets, creating a surreal landscape where the ground can suddenly collapse, swallowing everything in its path. The air is thick with the smell of smoke, and the whispers of those who once called this place home linger in the mist. Residents fled, leaving behind homes and memories, but some say the spirits of Centralia still roam, seeking solace in the shadows. Eerie encounters and unexplained phenomena have turned this abandoned town into a real-life horror story. Would you dare to walk its empty streets and uncover the chilling truth hidden beneath the ashes? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more mind-blowing mysteries and real-life horror stories.